What does it mean that God is with us? Thank you for joining us as we're continuing our verse-by-verse devotional. We are in Matthew chapter 1, verses 22 and 23 today. So it says, "So all this was done," talking about Jesus coming and all of this stuff, "all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying." So there are so many things that Jesus came to fulfill. Old Testament tells so many things about him coming, about how he would die, about him coming again. There's so much, even down to the day. And we don't have too much time, but there's prophecy that gives the very day that Jesus would ride into Jerusalem on a donkey. There's prophecy that tells them where Jesus was going to be born. All of these things are all included in the Word. And the point, the key, is that it says in the Bible that God blesses those who diligently seek Him. I heard of a bumper sticker or something that says, "Wise men still seek Jesus." And that's the truth of it, you know? If you really want God to bless you, seek God. Seek Him. Seek Him through His Word. Seek who He is, and He is going to reveal Himself to you through His Word. Now it goes on to say in verse 23, and this is the prophecy, this is from Isaiah, and it says, "Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel," which is translated, God with us. Now, a little bit of a question here. Did he have some kind of a complex or something? He's got so many names. So yes, he has so many names. We have here, it says just before, we've been told that his name shall be called Jesus. You're supposed to name him Jesus. That's what they wouldn't say, "Hey, what's up, Emmanuel?" They would say, "What's up, Jesus?" His name was Jesus. His position, or his duty, what he was coming to do was to save his people from their sins. Here it says that his name shall be Emmanuel, or basically his position, title, if you will, Emmanuel. But it goes even deeper, because it says what the definition of this is that God with us. That's what Emmanuel means, God with us. Now this is really important, because God, the creator of the entire universe. So back when I was a kid, I used to think of the Big Bang Theory, and I used to think there was this really dense ball in the middle of this great big expanse, and it somehow blew up and blew out many, many millions and millions of years ago. Well, if you actually study, which I've later studied, what Einstein had to say about the Big Bang Theory, and the way he put it is that there was nothing. There was no space, no time, no matter. But all three came into being at the same point, and they blew out from that point. Space, time, and matter. And that meant someone from outside of space, time, and matter had to step in to create them. And that's the thing, is that God, the creator of our universe, the author of the Bible, He is outside of space, time, and matter. But He knew we needed a personal God, because He's all about a relationship. He's all about this personal relationship. So He stepped into His creation by becoming and being birthed and being named Jesus. And this is who He was. He stepped into His creation, and now it truly is God with us. Because our God, He knows what it's like to be tempted in every way. He knows what it's like to suffer, just like you do, just like I do. And He can relate to every single one of us with anything going on in your life. And He can come beside you. And here's the cool thing, is that, and Jesus demonstrated this numerous times as a man, is that God wants to come alongside of you and me in our sinful state. He wants to put his arm around us and say, I love you. I died for you. Now, come and follow me. You don't need to stay in your sinful life. Come and follow me. And he pulls us out of that and he takes us to something better, something new. He doesn't want you and I to stay how we are or how we were. He wants us to continually becoming more like him and who he wants us to be. That's what this whole point is. God with us. We actually have a personal loving God who has become just like us so that he can truly lead us. That's what it's all about. I sure love you guys.